Today marks the passing of the great tzaddik Rabbi Levi Yitzchak of Berditchev, celebrated as the defender of Israel, always finding the good in every single person he met. On one occasion, he came outside of the synagogue to see two Jews looking at another one disparagingly. They were saying, how dare he do what he's doing right now? What was he doing? He had his prayer shawl on him. He had his prayer phylacteries wrapped on him. And there he was, on his knees, fixing a broken axle of his wagon, using grease and all, meanwhile wearing these holy objects. How dare he do this, they said to each other. Nevertheless, immediately they noticed that Rabbi Levi Yitzchak was standing above them. They turned to see how he would react. He closed his eyes and he said, "Wow, Creator of the world, how incredible are your Jewish people. Even when they are sunk in the depths of materiality, they still long to be connected to you." On another occasion, Rabbi Levi Yitzchak was walking with one of his attendants. It was right before the high holidays, and they heard a bit of a commotion coming from a nearby building. Rabbi Levi Yitzchak was curious, and he started walking towards there. He went inside with his shamash, his attendant, following after him, and there was a gathering of all of the biggest criminals in the area. Each one was bragging, one after the other, about how he was the toughest, how he was the worst of them all. "Oh, you think you're tough because you robbed that and that store? Well, I robbed 7 of those types of stores in the past year." And so it went on, with each person one-upping the other. Eventually, the attendant said, "No, Rabbi, maybe this isn't the place for us." And the two turned and left. The attendant knew well that Rabbi Levi Yitzchak always seemed to find the light, the good in every single person, every single situation. And he was very curious to see what the rabbi would come off with here. Meanwhile, as they stepped outside, Rabbi Levi Yitzchak closed his eyes and looked up to Shamayim. And he said, "Ribono shel Olam, Master of the world, how incredible is this? Right before the high holidays, all your Jewish children are over here admitting publicly the wrongs that they've done in preparation for the time of judgment, in preparation for the Day of Atonement. May we all merit to be like Rabbi Levi Yitzchak of Berditchev, who only saw good because he himself was just pure good."